surprise! Bet you thought you'd seen the last of me, eh? So did I. So, Valentine's Day is once again upon us, and this year it just happens to be on a Friday, which means pink shit everywhere. But for all you lovebirds out there, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and in the meantime, if you are watching this on Valentine's Day all alone, or with someone, I'm about to ruin your night. I think it was two Valentine's Days ago? 2 years ago, basically, that I did a dramatic reading of the timeless classic My Immortal, a Harry Potter fanfiction. And it went as well as you'd expect. I'm kind of nervous. Special fangs. Get it? Cause I'm gothic. Oh fuck. A lot of preps. That was chapter 1. 1 second. Chapter 2. I put on 4 pair of earrings in my pierced ears. The English major in me is cringing. Hi. End of chapter 2. Let's go for another 2. Let's see. I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert. Where is she getting the blood? This is definitely a time capsule of cringe. Haha, that's how good it is. Why am I going back into this? I don't know. Since it is Valentine's Day again, I figured why not just pick up where we left off and continue with this exciting dramatization. First, we have to remember where it was that we left off 2 years ago. I could vaguely see it in the distance. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joelle for their autographs and photos with them. We got GC concert tees. Draco and I crawled back into the Mercedes-Benz, but Draco didn't go back into Hogwarts. Instead, he drove the car into the Forbidden Forest. And so we continue our adventure. Readers beware, you're in for a literary scare. Now, of course, we cannot start this without referencing the wonderful, articulate author's note. Author's note for chapter 4. I said stop flaming, okay? Ebony's name is Enubi, not Mary Sue, okay? Draco is so in love with her that he is acting different. They knew each other before, okay? Let's get at it. Draco, I shouted. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily. How did I do the Draco voice again? My father will hear about this, Potter. Gosh. My father will hear about this, Potter. Got it. Ebony, he asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close, and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing colored contacts, like that, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness. And then suddenly, I didn't feel mad anymore. And then suddenly, just as suddenly, just as Draco kissed me passionately. Draco climbed on top of me and we started to make out keenly against the tree. He took off my top and I took off his clothes. I even took off my bra. Then he put his thingy into my you-know-what. Oh gosh. And we did it for the first time. Why did I do this? I don't know. Here's a fun Valentine's Day game. Take a drink whenever you feel very uncomfortable. Actually don't. I don't want anyone being admitted to the hospital for alcohol poisoning. Do I really have to say this next part? I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm. We started to kiss everywhere and my pale body became all warm. And then, what the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? It was Dumbledore. Chapter 5. Important author's note. Stop flaming. If you flam, it means you're a prep or a poser. Honey, that's not how that works. I'm sorry. The only reason Dumbledore swore is because he had a headache, okay? And on top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good reviews. Butchering the English language, 1 chapter at a time. Dumbledore made and Draco and I follow him. He kept shouting at us angrily. You ludicrous fools. Oh wait, I should do the Dumbledore voice I just gave him, which is not at all like Dumbledore, but I will give you. You ludicrous fools, he shouted. That just sounds a little more like Lucius Malfoy than anything else, but eh. I start to cry tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, for some reason, who were both looking very angry. They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest. He yelled in a furious voice. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Dunces, asked Professor McGonagall. How dare you? Demanded Professor Snape. And then Draco shrieked, because I love her. Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, fine, very well, you may go to your rooms. Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us. Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked me gently. Yeah, I guess. I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into low-cut black 4-length dress with lead lace all around it and black high heels when I came out. Draco was standing in front of the bathroom and he started to sing I Just Wanna Live by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight and he reluctantly went back to his room. Chapter 6. Author's note. Shut up, perps, okay? P.S. I'm not update until you give me good reviews. Reviews. Right. You mean people revaluing or reevaluating their lives after reading this. I'm getting there. The next day, I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end, and a matching top with red skulls all over it, and high-heeled boots that were black, because of course you did. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings, and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray painted my hair with purple, definitely against the dress code. Suddenly, someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled down my top. Bastard! I shouted angrily. I was looking into the pale face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair and red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that it was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contact lenses, just like Draco's, and there was no scar on his forehead anymore. He had manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent, like no one else does in this whole school. He looked exactly like Joel Maiden. Oh wait, there's supposed to be a comma there. My bad. Let me try that again. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him. Kind of like an erection. Only I'm a girl, so I don't get one, you sicko. Yes, indeedy, we're the sickos, sweetie. I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. It's all right. What's your name? I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, though most people call me Vampire these days. Why? I exclaimed. Yeah, no, you're finally asking the right questions here. Why? Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. Well, I am a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered. Yeah, I roared, cause, you know, that's how people talk. We sat down to talk for a while. Then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me. So I went away with him. Chapter 7. This one apparently has the title, Bring Me to Life. As usual, we'll begin with the author's note. Well, okay, you guys, I'm only writing this because I got 5 God reviews. By the way, I won't write the next chapter till I get 10 God ones. Stop flaming. Or else I'll report you. Ebony isn't a Mary Sue, okay? She isn't perfect. She's a Satanist. Sounds like somebody's got some prejudices here. And she has problems. She's depressed, for God's sakes. Okay, that'd be a cliche in a sec. We're already dealing with enough cliches as it is. Not to say anyone deserves to have depression. Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish and we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist signs on my nails and red nail polish. Author's note. Cause those... See, does that sound like Mary Sue to you? Yes, it does. I waved to a vampire, aka Harry Potter. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Ooh, oh, you mean because Draco was going out with you instead of going out with him? Totally understand the jealousy now. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door. Then we started Frenching passively, and we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. He felt me up before I took off my top. I took off my black leather bra and he took off his pants. We went on the bed and started making out naked, and then he put his boy's thingy in mine and we had sex. See, is that stupid? Unprotected sex, yes. Oh, Draco. Draco. I am very much regretting dramatizing out these voices. I screamed while getting an orgasm when all of a sudden I saw a tattoo on Draco's arm that I'd never seen before. It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it in bloody gothic writing were the words, vampire. I should not be happy I got that right. I was so angry. Bastard! I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed. No, no, you don't understand, Draco pleaded, but I knew too much. No, you fucking idiot, I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyway. Whoa, girl, let's pump those brakes. I put on my clothes all huffy and then stomped out. Draco ran out even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what. But I was too mad to care. I stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom, where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people. Vampire Potter, you motherfucker, I yelled. And I think that is an excellent place to end this segment. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I think there's like 40 chapters in this whole series, so they're relatively small, but if you guys want me to go through all 40 chapters, please don't say so. Cheesy romances and bad fanfiction aside, I wish you all a happy Valentine's Day and hope you get to spend it with your significant other, whoever they may be, wherever they may be. And if you're alone on Valentine's Day, don't forget tomorrow the chocolates are half price. So we got that going for us. Without further ado, I will see you in the next one. Bye. I regretted saying it when I looked up because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy and go away. I'm trying to read. Because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky, yes. It might as well be with this kind of writing. Then I took off my bra, blah, blah, blah. I can't even speak anymore. Oh, what is this doing to me?